Okay, if you're on this last video, you need to make sure that you write down these notes. We're going to write an equation given 2 points. And this one has lots of steps, but you can do it. We've done all the work. So my 2 points that I'm going to give you are, let's see, which 2 points are we going to use? We're going to use 1, 4 and 3, 10. That's our first 2 points. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to come up with the equation of the line for these 2 points. So here's what we're going to do. First step is you have to find the slope. And this we did a little bit ago. You make your table and you put in your points. 1 and 4, 3 and 10. And then to find your slope, you have to subtract or minus. So get a calculator. Make sure you use a calculator. So I'm going to take 4 minus 10, and I get negative 6. And then I'm going to take 1 minus 3, and I get negative 2. So my slope is negative 6 divided by negative 2. Well, 2 negatives, that would make those positive. And then 6 and 2 becomes 3 over 1, or just 3. So my slope is 3. So I can go back to my equation, y equals mx plus b. We found m. M is 3, so I'm going to plug that in here. Y equals 3x plus b. Now our job is to find b. So we have to use one of the points. You can use whichever one you want. I'm going to use the first one. And this is my x, and this is my y. So in for y, I'm going to put 4 equals 3 times x is 1 plus b. So 4 equals 3 times 1 is 3 plus b. The opposite of positive 3 is negative 3. So 4 minus 3 is 1 equals b. So now I have my b and I have my m, and I can write my equation. Y equals 3x plus 1. That was my equation. Let's try another one. And let's use the points 3, negative 2, and 1, 2. So if I'm looking for my equation, y equals mx plus b equation, I need m first, and m stands for slope. To find the slope, so I'm going to put in my table to find my slope. So I have 3, negative 2, and 1, 2. And then to find slope, we have to subtract. So get your calculator, and you're going to subtract on both of these. So I start with the y. So I have negative 2 minus 2, which gives me negative 4. And on this side, I have 3 minus 1, which gives me positive 2. So my slope is negative 4 over 2. And this simplifies negative 2 over 1, or just negative 2. And it's negative because one signal. So I know that m is negative 2. So I did part of my job. Now the other part of my job is I have to find the b. So I write my equation, y equals negative 2x plus b. And to find b, I have to use one of the points. This time I'm going to use this point because it's positive. It doesn't matter which one I use. You can pick whichever one you want. So in for y, I'm going to put 2. And in for x, I'm going to put this 1. So 2 equals negative 2 times 1 is negative 2 plus b. And the opposite of negative 2 is positive 2. And 2 plus 2 is 4. Negative 2 and negative 2, they cancel, so we don't need those, equals b. So now I have my y-intercept and my slope. So I can write my equation, y equals negative 2x plus 4. All right, so hopefully you wrote down notes. If you did not write down notes, you need to go back and copy the notes. And after you copy the notes so you have them, then you need to go into Canvas and try the practice problems.